Can you see okay?
Yeah, fine. Thanks, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise as we play our national anthem. Playing today for Michigan, number 3 from Kalamazoo, Tyler Vandermeulen. Number 25 from West Michigan Hornets, Josh Malenik. Number 22, West Michigan Hornets, Jagger Radimer. Number 3 from West Michigan Hornets, Josh Bergworth. Number 0 from Wyoming Warriors, Will Vroon. Number 35 from Wyoming Warriors, Simeon Reefer. Number 3 from Mid-Michigan Mustangs, Brendan Redmond. And number 13 from the Mid-Michigan Mustangs, Lucas Taylor. Michigan boys are coached by Lyndon Redmond and assisted by Michael Reefer. For the Indiana boys, from the Northwest Warriors, number 1, Finn Semswell. Number 11 from the Northwest Warriors, Wyland Dolan. Number 22 from Northwest Warriors, Josh Bowers. Number 20 from Cash Eagles, Jude Hogsett. Number 30 from Cash Eagles, David Hart. Number 10 from the Columbus Hawks, Caden Greenlee. Number 33 from the Columbus Hawks, Isaiah Perkins. Number 0 from the Benton Bucks, Luke Swihart. Number 35 from the Benton Bucks, Nate Becker. Number 24 from the Fort Wayne Hawks, Gavin Reynolds. Number 26 from the Fort Wayne Hawks, Trevin Maley. And number 25 from Anderson Sons, Kalani McLeod. The Indiana boys are coached by Eric Reynolds.
All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Smith, the normal live streamer for the Northwest Warriors varsity program. I apologize in advance to those Indiana families tuning in who are not Warrior families if I don't get your son or nephew or grandson's name absolutely correctly. I apologize. I'll do my very best. Starting for the Indiana All-Stars, we've got Trayvon Maley of the Fort Wayne Hawks, Luke Swihart, the Benton Bucks, Finn Semstrott, the Northwest Warriors, Jude Hogsett of the Cash Eagles, and Kalani McLeod of the Anderson Suns. You also notice that for the Michigan team, they've got 3 different number 3s, so I'll do my best to give you their names as I can, but it'll be hard to keep track of them. Finn dishes it off to McLeod. McLeod puts it up and in, and the Indiana All-Stars are on the board first with an assist from Finn Semstrott to Kalani McLeod. Michigan works around the outside. They kick it out. 13, Lucas Taylor has it out. Finn Semstrott deflects the ball. It'll be out of bounds. He deflected it out of the hands of Tyler Vandermeulen of the Kalamazoo Cougars. And Tyler will inbound the ball with 7:21 to go in the first period. The Indiana All-Stars are up 2-0. Nice block by Trayvon Martin against number 3, Josh Bergsberg, for the West Michigan Hornets. McLeod has it out the top, swings around to Hogsett. Hogsett hands it off to Finn. Semstrott drives down the lane. He trips and falls, but McLeod gets the loose ball. Gets it back to Finn in the lane, kicks it over to Trayvon. Trayvon puts it up for 3. It's short. And number 13, Lucas Taylor, tosses the ball out of bounds, trying to get it up court. And Semstrott will inbound the ball, gives it to Trayvon, and Trayvon will bring it up with 6:46 to go. Score is still 2-0. Then kicks it over to Trayvon on the right side. Back out to Hogsett. Hogsett at the top. Swihart takes it into the trees, gives it off to Trayvon. Oh, right off of Trayvon's fingertips, out of bounds. Great idea by Luke Swihart. Vandermeulen brings it up the court. Gives it off to Bergberg. Bergberg back to Grun. Grun kicks it back out. Lucas Taylor. Vandermeulen for 3. No. Trayvon gets the rebound. Gets it over to Hogsett. Brings it up the court. Swihart up McLeod. Oh, nice pass inside. Nice assist by McLeod to get it to Trayvon Martin. Indiana All-Stars are up 4-0 with 5:41 to go in the first period. Redmond has the ball for the West Michigan Mustangs. He gets it in. Oh, deflection by McLeod. Swihart comes up with it. Nice lead pass, nice back and forth, up and oh no, they can't convert. And Vandermeulen for the Cougars comes up with it from Michigan. Number 3, Brendan Bredman hits that one, and that cuts our lead from 4-1. Although they've given the score to Indiana, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll get that corrected soon. So it's actually deflection by Semstrott. Michigan retains possession. Taylor takes it in. And it's blocked out of bounds. So the score guy's now got us at 11. Okay, he's fixing it now. And the clock is still running. He forgot to stop the clock during the dead ball. He's having all kinds of trouble down here. All right, so it's Indiana All-Stars are now down 6-4. McLeod takes it and gets cut off at the baseline. Gives it to Simstrot. Simstrot back to McLeod for a long three. No. He gets his own long rebound, puts it back up. No. Redmond comes down with it for the Michigan All-Stars. Steps through, puts it up. No. So we've got Isaiah Perkins in the ball game from the Columbus Hawks. Trayvon gets fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot two. And Rylan Dolan gets ready to come in the game after this first free throw. Oh, we got a whole slew of guys coming in. So after this first free throw, we're going to have Rylan Dolan and Josh Bowers of the Northwest Warriors, and David Hart of the Cash Eagles, and Caden Greenlee of the Columbus Hawks. Sitting down for the Michigan team, we've got Redmond and Taylor taking a seat. So in for them now, we've got Igor Rodimer. And Simeon Reifert. So we're all knotted up at 6 with 3:50 to go in the first period. Michigan takes it in among the trees, stripped by Rylan Dolan, and he gets the steal. Dolan brings it up, kicks it to Greenlee. Greenlee goes, blows by his man, puts it up, gets blocked. We're going to get a foul call. Foul's called on number. Foul called on one of the number 3s. Couldn't tell which one the ref signaled for Michigan. Greenlee eyes it, flies it, drops it in. Caden's on the board. Gets the lead up to 1. Breaks the tie, 7-6 with 3:36 to go in the first period. Caden drops them both in. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Caden. And Michigan brings it up. Will Vroom with the ball out at the top. Three-pointer on the way, miss by Tyler Vandermeulen. Michigan gets the rebound. He's going to take another shot from the free throw line. This gets this one to drop. And Vandermeulen's on the board. And, Josh Bowers for 3. The big man sinks it from outside. Assist to Rylan Dolan. And the Indiana All-Stars get the lead back, 11-8. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Indiana. And Greenlee will bring it up. Dolan has the ball out at the top. Dolan's going to take a college three-pointer. No. Deflection. And Hart of the Cash Eagles comes up with it. Gets it into Josh. Josh tries to get it into Rylan coming down the lane. He missed it. Perkins picks it up. Kicks it back out to Hart. Over to Rylan. Rylan looks, almost got the ball stolen. And they did. Errant pass. Winds up, but then he deflects it back out of bounds. It'll be out of bounds to Michigan. As Rylan tried to get it over to Caden, I think. 2:48 to go. 3-point lead for Indiana. Three-pointer in and out for Tyler Vandermeulen. Perkins comes up with the rebound and gives it to his teammate, Caden Greenlee. Greenlee brings it up, kicks it over to in the corner. That was a miss by David Hart. But Bowers converts. And our lead is now up to 5, 13-8. Vandermeulen with the assist by Reifert. 13-11 with 2:09 to go in the first period. Bowers, another three-pointer on the way. Just a little long as Vroom comes up with the rebound for Michigan. Gives up Vandermeulen, back to Vroom. And we get a foul called on David Hart of the Cash Eagles for Indiana. Simon Reifer's getting ready to come back in the ballgame for Michigan. After Vroom shoots this first free throw. He's short. Oh, sorry, no. Not I've got my 35s mixed up. So Nate Becker of the Benton Bucks comes in and takes Isaiah Perkins' spot. And Bowers gets the rebound on the missed free throw by Vroom. Gives it off to Caden. Caden streams down the court. Caden gets fouled, and Caden's going to the line to shoot 2. Caden does what Caden does. He picks up the fouls in the lane, driving to the basket. He's one of the best at that. Caden puts it up, drops it in. And we've got some subs coming in for Michigan. We've got Lucas Taylor and Brendan Redmond of the Mid-Michigan Mustangs now in the game. Caden hits both of them. Gets our lead back up to 4, 15-11. Three-pointer on the way. It goes in for number 35, Simeon Reefer. The assist, Tyler Vandermeulen. Ryland goes in, lays it up and in. Almost got a dunk. Streaked right down the center of the lane. No one stopped the ball. And Ryland goes in for the almost dunk. (17-14) on the board. Missed jump shot. David Hart came up with the rebound, gives it off to Ryland. Ryland's nice entry pass to Nate Becker, but he gets stuck under the basket and can't convert. It's going to be out of bounds to Indiana. Dolan's got the ball on the far side. Drives in, reverse layup. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. And Simeon Reifers called with the foul for Michigan as Ryland goes to the line. Dolan's long on that first one. Came off his hand wrong, and it was a flat shot. Next one's up for Dolan. That one's off too, but Bowers gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Great offensive rebound by Josh Bowers to put the missed free throw back up and in, and stretches the Indiana lead up to 5, 19-14.
Wow, that's long.
Vandermeulen with an NBA 3. And 22 of Michigan tried to save it off of Josh Bowers, but Josh retained it. And we have a nice three-pointer by Nate Becker of the Benton Bucks. Gets our lead up to 8, 22-14. Oh, he just carried the ball. No call. But we got a travel called on number 3, Brendan Redmond of Michigan. And now Dolan brings the ball up. Dolan kicks it over in the corner, back to Dolan. Dolan from NBA three-pointer, no. Michigan comes up with it, and that's not going to go. So we go into the break. Up by 8, 22-14. It doesn't work too well when it's not plugged in.
Not everything's core.
All right, here we go to start the second period. For Indiana, we've got Kalani Cloud, number 45. Finn Simstrot, number 1. Luke Hogsett, number 20. Luke Swire, or I'm sorry, Jude Hogsett, Luke Swire, and Trayvon Martin. For Michigan, we've got Will Vroon, Josh Maleznik, Brendan Redmond, Josh Bergwerf, and Tyler Vandermeulen, who's playing a lot of minutes for Michigan. Indiana comes up with the steal, lead pass up to Finn, and they can't control it. Goes out of bounds. Turnover to Michigan. Vandermeulen with another 3. It's off the mark. Trayvon Martin of the Fort Wayne Hawks gets the rebound and gets it to Finn. Simstrot brings it up. Simstrot looking to create, gets cut off. Martin for 3, no. Man. Tyler Vandermeulen is not afraid to shoot the ball. He shot about 90% of the Michigan shots so far. Jude Hogsett from the free throw line, a little strong. Michigan comes up with the rebound. 22-17. 13 for Michigan, misses it. That was Lucas Taylor. Martin for an NBA three-pointer, no. And Michigan comes up with the rebound as one of the Michigan players has to fix his shoe as he's carrying it. So he's going to take a seat. It's number 13, Lucas Taylor, and in for him is 35, Maleznik, looks like. He's going to try a three-pointer. He missed it. Swire gets the rebound. Swire brings it up. Throws it over to Hogsett in the corner. Hogsett brings it into, he gets it to Finn. Finn streaks down the lane. Reverse layup. No. Kalani McLeod gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. Great offensive rebound by McLeod to take it back up and in. Indiana lead at 7, 24-17 with just under 6 minutes to go in the half. Another shot up, and this one goes in for Vandermeulen from the 3. Then takes it down, kicks it back out to Martin. Trayvon missed it. Rebound comes off. I'm sorry, not Martin, Maley. Three-pointer short. Fight for it. Michigan comes up with it. Another shot. Off the mark by Vandermeulen of the Cougars. And now we've got Isaiah Perkins coming back in. Trayvon Maley takes a seat for Indiana as Finn Simstrot brings the ball up the court. Finn blows by, gets fouled, puts it up. No, foul on the floor. Foul called on Tyler Vandermeulen, I believe. Finn gets it into Hogsett. Hogsett back to Finn. Finn back to Hogsett. Kalani McLeod all alone. Takes it in the lane, gets cut off. Gets it back to Perkins. Perkins back to Swire. Swire over McLeod. Hogsett for 3. It's short. Three-pointer goes in for Josh Maleznik of the West Michigan Hornets. And they have cut our lead down to 4, 24-20 with 4:25 to go in the half. Simstrot with the ball out at the top. Gives it off to McLeod. McLeod for 3. He hits it. Assist defense Simstrot. And Kalani gets our lead back up to now they're saying it's only 4. I don't know if this, I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of faith in this scorekeeper. because we were just up by 4, and now he's showing us up by 4. I don't know what's going on. Nice take to the basket by number 0, Will Vroon, as we get a whole bunch of guys getting ready to come in for Indiana. Simsrott, fadeaway, jump shot, in and out, no. Lonnie McLeod taps it out to Swire. Swire takes it in. Oh my goodness, just off the mark. On a great take to the basket by Luke. And now they're saying the score is 27-25, even though, I don't know. I just don't know. Swire gets fouled by number 3. Josh Bergwerf. So we have a whole slew of a line change here coming in. So Ryland Dolan's in the game, along with Caden Greenlee, Josh Bowers, Nate Becker, and David Hart. And we get a 3-pointer that goes in for Ryland Dolan. And now the scoreboard says we're up by 5, 30-25. Oh, we get a foul called. Foul's called on Nate Becker. So 35 fouls 35, sending Simeon Reefer to the line. Scores 30-27 with 3 minutes to go. He hits his free throw, cuts it to 2. 30-28 as Caden Greenlee brings the ball up for Indiana. Caden looking to create, gets the ball stripped. Michigan comes up with it. Strong take to the basket, but number 3 of the Hornets, Josh Bergwerf, can't convert on the layup. Good defense by Indiana. And Ryland throws the ball away. It's picked off by Vroon of Michigan. Vandermeulen for 3. He hits it. And with that, I believe Michigan has, yes, they have taken the lead, 31-30. Greenlee with the ball. Gets it into Bowers. Bowers at the mid-post. Backs his man down. Kicks it back around. Hart takes it in. Gets fouled. David Hart, Cash Eagles, is going to go to line, shoot 2. He hits it. So we're all knotted up at 31 as we got some subs coming in for Michigan. So Vroon takes a seat, as does Reefer. And now we've got in the game Josh Molesnik's back in the game, as is Jaeger Rodimer. So Hart hits them both, and now we're up by 1 with 2 minutes to go in the half. Molesnik misses the shot, 3-pointer. Bowers with the rebound, gets it to Ryland Dolan. Dolan brings it up, kicks it out to Hart. Hart on the curl, tries to throw it back to Ryland. It goes off Ryland's hands, out of bounds. A little too much mustard on that one for Ryland to catch it. Oh, almost a steal by Caden. Good hands. Good defense. And Josh pokes the ball out to Caden. Caden takes it down the court, tries to spin, loses the handle, picks it back up, gets it to Ryland. Ryland into Josh underneath. Bowers muscles his way in there and puts it up off the glass and in. 3-pointer by Vandermeulen. He hits it. And we're all knotted up at 34. Dolan with the ball. We got a charge called on the flop against Ryland Dolan as Isaiah Perkins comes in, and David Hart takes a seat. Rodimer gets cut off, gets it over to Vandermeulen. Vandermeulen to Malezhnik. Entry pass. Count the basket. And it's called, foul's called against Isaiah Perkins as number 3. Josh Bergwerf goes to the line to shoot. So Michigan is now up by 2, 36-34. Missed free throw. Nate Becker got the rebound, got it to Ryland. Isaiah Perkins for 3, no. Vandermeulen gets the weak side rebound for Michigan. Nice reverse take to the basket by number 22, Jaeger Rodimer. And they have, with that, he's stretched Michigan's lead up to 4, 38-34. Ryland will shoot an NBA three-pointer, no. Fight for the rebound. They're going to say it belongs to Indiana. They're going to say it went off of Lucas Taylor of the Mid-Michigan Mustangs. Greenlee inbounds the ball, gets it to Dolan. Dolan shoots another three-pointer off the mark. Perkins with the rebound, gets it into Josh. Josh puts it up and in. Great assist by Isaiah Perkins to have the awareness to quickly poke it in there to Josh up over the defense. Great idea. Blocked by Ryland Dolan, and it goes off of Jaeger Rodimer's hands out of bounds. 2 seconds to go in the half. Caden has it. He shoots, almost got it off, or got it in. So we go into the break down by 2, 38-36. It'll be a 5-minute halftime. So we'll be back at the end of that one. So what's going on here at halftime? And they did this at in the girls' game, which was before the boys' game. They have a few-minute devotional led by usually one of the coaches for both teams.
What a great game. It's great to see you guys out there playing so hard. so much talent. It took a lot of work for you guys to get here. A lot of time that you put in. And because of that, you guys have been successful and you are leaders. As an all-star player, you're a leader. What kind of leader are you? Are you a leader that God is pleased with? What kind of leader pleases God? Let's look at that word leader. What are some things that that word means? Certainly not an exhaustive list, but leader. How do you lead? How do you lead others? L-E-A-D. L-E-A-D. How do you lead? Well, we lead by example. Don't just tell other people what to do. Be the one that does that. You're doing it, and so then you can help others be that kind of a person. Be the one that does it first. Lead by example. Also live by example. It's not just your work ethic, it's also your lifestyle. Lead by example, live by example, love by example. This is where it gets real hard. Because there are certain people that we just don't want to love. They're hard to love, but we need to love by example as well. So that word lead, L-E-A-D. E is next with encourage. If you want to motivate people and lead people, there are several different ways to do that. Several different ways. One of the most common methods is pretty easy if you want to try to motivate some people, but it's to criticize them. And that's easy. Anyone can do it. But my dad always used to say, any fool can criticize others, but the wise person chooses to find the good in other people. Be a wise person. Don't be a fool. Don't criticize. Be one that encourages. See the good in others and motivate by encouraging others around you. So to lead, L-E-A. A, acknowledge. We need to acknowledge God. Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Acknowledge the God who made you and the others around you. Acknowledge his plan of salvation. Romans 1:16. I am not ashamed of the gospel. It is the power of God to all who believe. Acknowledge God. Acknowledge others. Be the first to point out what others have done. Not always about yourself, but what others have done around you. Acknowledge their presence, their importance, and their achievements. So lead. Lead by example, live by example, love by example. E, encourage. A, acknowledge. Acknowledge God, acknowledge others. And then D, determine. Determine to put God first in your life in all you do. Determine to walk with him all your days. Moses' successor Joshua said it this way, choose you this day whom you will serve. Will it be the gods of this world or the God that has rescued you? But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua intentionally chose God. I'm challenging you today to choose God, not being conformed to this world. Romans 12:2, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may prove what is that perfect, accepting, pleasing will of God. As an all-star, you're a leader. What kind of a leader are you? Lead. Lead by example, live by example, love by example, E, encourage, A, acknowledge, and D, determine to put God first in your life. Thank you.
All right, here we go to start the third period for Michigan. On the court, we've got Tyler Vandermeulen, Lucas Taylor, Jaeger Rodimer, Josh Bergwerf, and Josh Malezhnik. And for Indiana, looks like Trayvon Maley, Luke Swire, Jude Hogsett, Kalani McLeod, and Finn Simpsrott. And it will be Indiana ball to start the half. Again, we are down 2, 38-36. Swire with the ball, hands it off to Maley. Maley drives in, lays it up and in. Nice take to the basket by Trayvon. Strong move with a nice finger roll finish. Vandermeulen double teamed out at the top. Gets it back. Chucks up a three. It's long. And Swire chases that one down. Swire pauses, kicks it back out. Maley for three. Short. Three-pointer goes in for number 22, Jagger Rodimer. And now we're all knotted up at 38. McLeod loses the handle, gets it back, kicks it off to Jude. Hogsett goes baseline. McLeod gets it over to Finn. Finn from way outside NBA land misses it. And Lucas Taylor comes down with the rebound and hands it off to Josh Malezhnik, who gets it inside to number 3, his teammate Josh Bergwerf. Nope, I'm sorry, that was Brendan Redmond. No, it wasn't. The announcer got it wrong. Yeah, Josh Bergwerf got it. All right, so Michigan's got the lead, 41-40, and the ball. Malezhnik, no. Swire chases it down. Man, he is quick. He takes it, gets stuck in the lane, kicks it back up to Finn. Finn open for three. No. Bergwerf comes down with the rebound. Vandermeulen with the ball. Kalamazoo. Finn picks his pocket. Finn all alone. Takes it up, lays it up and in. His teammates are chiding him for not trying to dunk it. So Indiana cuts the lead down to 3 with the missed three-pointer. Malezhnik puts it back up. He missed it again. Another three-pointer goes up, and that's a miss. And it'll belong to Indiana. Swire brings the ball up. He takes a three-pointer. It's short. And we got a foul called. Foul called on number 33, Isaiah Perkins. Malezhnik to inbound the ball. We've got a bunch of subs coming in for Michigan. Couldn't quite see who came in and who went out. But on the court right now, we've got Vroon, Brendan Redmond. 13 takes a three-pointer. He missed it. Fight for the rebound, and Hogsett comes up with it. Gives it off to Maley. Maley loses the handle, gets it back. Gives it over to Swire. McLeod has it at the top for Indiana. He walks it inside. Gets the ball stripped. Vroon comes up with the steal. 43-40, Michigan lead at 3. Taylor with the ball, kicks it around to Vroon. Vroon at the top. And we got a, I don't know what the call was. but it went against Michigan. Swire with the ball, gets it to Hogsett at the top. Hogsett over McLeod. McLeod loses the handle out of bounds. Turnover back to Michigan. 4:26 to go in the third period. Michigan has a 3-point lead. Simeon Reefer gets it to Vroon. Vroon for three. It's short. It got tipped. And we got a foul called. I couldn't tell who that foul was on. Vroon puts it in. Michigan's leading out 44-40. And we got a slew of Indiana players getting ready to come in after this free throw. So Dolan, Bowers, Hart, and Becker come in, and Swire, Hogsett, McLeod, and Maley take a seat. So Vroon hits his free throws and gets the lead up to 6 for Michigan, 46-40. Get into Bowers. Bowers gets fouled. They're going to say the foul is on the floor. Foul called against Will Vroon of the Wyoming Warriors. As Dolan inbounds the ball for Indiana. Gets it into Josh. Josh puts it up and in. Count the basket. Foul called on number 35, Simeon Reefer, as Josh goes to the line. Josh puts it up. It's short. 46-42, 3:51 to go in the third period. Three-pointer on the way short. Bowers comes up with the rebound. Gets it over to Dolan. Perkins gets the ball, gets it into Josh. Josh muscles his way in, puts it off the glass, no. Gets his own rebound, puts it up again, no. Gets his own rebound again. Throws it out to Dolan at the top, and they reset the offense. 3:26 to go. 35, Nate Becker for three, no. Bowers with the rebound again, puts it up, no. Gets his own rebound again. Foul called on number 0, Will Vroon. Ryland with the NBA three-pointer, no. And number 3 comes up with it. I believe that's Brendan Redmond. Vroon goes in, gets fouled. He gets fouled by Ryland Dolan. Vroon's going to go to the line and shoot 2. So with just under 3 minutes to go in the third period, the Michigan's lead still at 4, and Vroon makes it 5. Lucas Taylor takes a seat, and in for him is Josh Bergwerf. Vroon hits both his free throws. 48-42. As Hart brings the ball up for Indiana. Hart goes glass. No, can't convert on the layup. And Bergwerf comes up with the rebound, gives it up to Vroon. Vroon kicks it over to the corner. They swing it around. Redmond misses it, but Vandermeulen picks it up. He's going to shoot an NBA three-pointer. He hits it. Wow, and like that, Indiana is in its biggest deficit of the game, 51-42. Ryland takes it in, puts it up off the glass. No, he gets fouled. Foul's called on Simeon Reefer. Perkins takes a seat, and his teammate Caden Greenlee comes in for him. And Malezhnik comes in for Michigan. And Simeon Reefer takes a seat. Next one's up for Dolan. He drops it in. So our score is now 51-44. Foul. Foul called on number 30. David Hart sends Josh Bergwerf to the line. Josh puts it up, drops it in. So we're now down by 8, 52-44. 2:12 to go in the third period. He hits them both. That was a rough a whistle about clock stuff. And now Greenlee's going to bring the ball up for Indiana. Greenlee drives down, streaks in, puts it up and in. Great take to the basket by Caden, putting on the afterburners and blown by his men down the side of the lane for an easy finger roll layup. Vandermeulen for three. He hits another one. Caden with the ball. Caden spins, kicks it off to Hart. Hart back to Caden. Greenlee gets it into Josh. Josh gets stuck, gets the ball, tries to pass the ball, gets it blocked, and it results in a steal. Malezhnik, NBA three-pointer, no. Greenlee with the rebound. 1:22 to go in the third period. Greenlee takes it in, finger roll, no. Vandermeulen with the rebound for Michigan. Nice outlet pass, but Vroon can't control it. It goes out of bounds to Indiana. Greenlee with the ball. Nate Becker has it, gets it to Ryland. Ryland for three, no. Fight for the rebound. Vroon taps it over to Vandermeulen. Oh, we got to travel. No call. Oh my goodness, he dragged his feet so bad on that on that layup. The West ref did not call it. Caden gets the ball tapped out of bounds as he took it to the hoop. It'll stay with Indiana with 42.7 to go. We're down by 12, 58-46. Caden gets it into Ryland. Three-pointer no from Nate Becker. And Josh Bergwerf comes up with it for Michigan. 26 seconds in the third period. Malezhnik for three, no. Bowers with another rebound, gets it to Greenlee. Greenlee gets fouled with 2:2 left on the clock. He gets fouled by Josh Bergwerf. They said the foul was on Brendan Redmond. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was on Bergwerf as well. Caden hits his first one. Caden misses the second one. Tipped around. Ryland gets it, puts it up. No. So we go into the break down by 11, 58-47.